Hello, my name is Jonathan. I'm with Whitman USA, and today we're talking about the M8 central control system with CodeMax coupling station, the coded material source monitoring, and material lot management. At the heart of the systems are touchscreen, a 15-inch touchscreen controller, very intuitive, easy to use. It works on the principle of views. So right now we're looking at the system through a vacuum perspective. And on that vacuum perspective, I can see all my receivers, what pump they're hooked to. I can also see my drying system completely. If I tap on the loader, I can turn it on or off. I tap it again, this brings me into all my settings. Same thing with the drying system. You get a nice view of your drying system, what bed's in region, what bed's in process, dew point log over time. And same thing with your drying hoppers. If I switch to the material view, this is how the material is flowing through the system. So I can see where my material starts through a surge bin, silo, and flows all the way to the machine. And this is what I really want to talk about today is material source monitoring. So first off, we have our coded coupling station. It utilizes an RFID tag on the back of the cam locks, and that's monitored. And this will prevent me from selecting the wrong material on my coupling station while I'm making a material change. So for example, if I want to change the material on mowing machine number 2, I can just double tap that. Log in first. Double tap that. And I have, of course, right now green, I have ABS selected. If I want to switch it to polypropylene, I select my next material down, hit forward, and it goes through a bunch of screens to kind of verify that's what you actually want to do. This is old values versus the new values. And once I get to this page, it's going to give me clear instructions. It's going to tell me to pull the tube from tube 2, from distributor 2, close the closure, put the tube on tube 2 on the distributor 1. So I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to take my hose off, put in a new spot. It's verifying the connection and everything's fine. If I were to make a mistake while I was doing this, I'll switch it back to ABS. Now it's telling me to take tube 2 from 1 and put it back on 2. But let's say I messed that up. And I accidentally go to 3. I'm going to get a warning on my screen, let me know that I did it wrong. My vacuum receiver is not going to pull material until I get this correct. And now we're correct. So that works really well. But how do you make sure the material going to your coupling station is correct? That's the big problem. This doesn't know what material's here and here and here. All it knows is distributor numbers. How can I verify to make sure somebody in a surge bin or a Gaylord did not get the wrong material to that? So that's where this comes in. If I want to change material, change lot, I'm changing the Gaylord. What I can do is tap this. I'm going to tell it to start lot change. Now you notice over here that as soon as I did that, this bin over here went orange. It's telling me right now it's okay for me to open this up. I'm going to grab my barcode scanner. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to scan my new material number, the new lot number, and then I have to scan the wand. And you see I missed the material number. There. You see now I have 3 check marks here telling me I'm good to go, and I can continue. if I were to accidentally scan the polypropylene and try to put polypropylene into the station, it's going to block that out. It's not going to let me hit the OK button. I can't do anything else right now until I fix this problem. So there we go. Hit OK, acknowledge it. It's checking, make sure the cabinet's closed, make sure the cage is closed, and everything's correct. Okay, any questions, guys? Great. All right, thank you.